Oh man, it's been a while since I've recorded something like this. Welcome to my 100 subscriber special, which is going to be my collection showcase. We're pretty far past 100 by now, but better late than never, I guess. I think that pretty much explained everything, so I'm not going to be talking too much, and we're just going to be going right into the collection showcase. And it wouldn't feel right to show off my collection without showing off the man, the myth, the legend, Prius. This is my own Prius. It's a B2. I don't have a B1 Aquos, normal Aquos at least. But this is my most prized possession, basically. Prius is still my favorite Bakugan of all time, and I don't think that'll ever change. And really, I don't think I'd be this much into Bakugan if it's not for Prius, so I felt like it's appropriate to show him off first. And he'll be chilling in the back of this entire showcase while I go over all the other Bakugan. Oh, but before moving on, I'll show off a little bit of what makes this specific Prius so special. First of all, he does have a wheel in the middle, but it actually doesn't have any attribute changes on it like a normal Prius does, with a wheel at least. He also doesn't have a printed G-Power, so really this is not really usable if you're trying to play the Legacy format. But I think that just makes him a little more unique. Even though this is a collection showcase, there's a set of Bakugan I'm not going to be showing off, which is my G3 Bakugan. If you are curious about the G3 Bakugan I own, all the Bakugan from G3 that I own already have videos on them, and I reviewed all the ones I own. There's not like a secret one that I haven't made a video on. I don't really have a set order that I'm going to be doing this in, so I'm just going to be grabbing stuff from behind me. That's where I have all the Bakugan right now. And whatever I grab, I'll show off. So the first Bakugan I grabbed randomly is actually a BAKUTech Bakugan. Oh shit. I'm not ashamed to admit it, I haven't practiced rolling in a while, so probably not going to be making too many of these rolls first try. There we go. Rise Dragon from BAKUTech. This is the most I've spent on a single Bakugan. I think I spent $50 for it. Probably spent too much considering how much wear there is on his wings, like a lot of the paint's chipping off and all of that. Honestly, I don't mind. This is absolutely my favorite design from BAKUTech. Hey, so before this video continues, I would like to tell you to please join the Discord link down below. It's my new Discord server called Bakugan Stadium. It's a brand new server that I just opened up recently. If you enjoy these videos at all, or just enjoy Bakugan, I highly suggest you join the Discord down below. I'm planning to host a tourney sometime soon once we get enough members to play for the Overdrive Bakugan that I recently released. So if you want to use these new cards, or if you just want to play again, join the Discord link. I'm going to be hopefully hosting tournaments regularly. Now back to the video. So I'll show off any of the cool ones that I think a lot of people don't own or are interested in, and the rest I'll probably skip over, since I do have a lot of diamonds and elementals. I think from this case, the coolest one I own is probably this one. Yeah, Diamond Auxiliator. Just an absolutely stunning diamond. The R-list diamonds are probably the best diamond. This is I feel like I had one of these tins when I was younger. It's a legacy tin with all the brawlers and Masquerade, which it looks nice and all. I think there used to be like a cardboard or something on the back. It's just a product you'd buy back in the day. And I'm pretty sure I had a tin like this. Keep in mind, none of the Bakugan I have are the ones I had from my childhood. Unfortunately, those were lost, and it's still something that haunts me to this day. I think I just use this to store extra elementals and diamonds and stuff. But this is a trap Bakugan. This is actually the trap Bakugan I use when I'm playing Legacy. I think this is Fencer. I'm pretty sure it's Fencer at least. I don't remember the difference between Metal Fencer and regular Fencer. Okay, I think I'm going to show off the rest, or at least I think it's the rest of the Japan exclusives I have, the BAKUTech and all that. This is a Cannon Hammer, I believe. And he's called that because he has a hammer and he uses it as a cannon. This is Grand Panzer, I believe. It's some kind of gold variant. I know this is like a normal Subterra variant that just looks normal. Don't know the names of these. I would probably severely mispronounce it if I did know it anyway. But this guy, I call him Tall Boy because he's a tall boy. This guy is like a spider, I think. Yeah, something like a spider, or no, he's a scorpion. This is a scorpion tail. Okay, I'm gonna roll a deck now. Let's hope this doesn't destroy everything. Oh, okay, we missed. Oh boy. If I keep on missing, it's gonna make a dent in that. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Dual Elephant, I believe. Deca doesn't actually have the wheels on the side that spin. I'm just gonna drop it. Yeah. This is Harpus, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is Harpus. This one always looks weird because I feel like the colors are off because it's darkest. Don't shame me, but I don't know many Bakugan's names past the legacy, like the first season and stuff. Like this guy, I don't know his name, but he's pretty awesome. He's big and long. That's only because when I was younger, I only had like the DVDs of Legacy, which I only had like the first season. I didn't think this would be taking so much time, considering my collection isn't as large as it used to be. So I'm gonna be speedrunning stuff. This is B1 Tigrera, which is pretty cool. I almost have every single original, like the main gang Bakugan. Gorm, there he is. Gorm is a sweet dude with a giant shield. The first designs, like the B1 designs, are probably like my favorites just because of how cute and simple they are. Like I still hold the belief that both Preyas and Dragonoid are like the cutest toy designs ever. This one is Falconeer. Yep, Ventus Falconeer. And now we're going to a Pearl, which is my favorite special treatment by far, because I mean, look at it. Pearl Monris, this is a B2. I actually don't know if Monris came in B1. And next I have, maybe I could do the swirl with this guy, if I'm cool enough. Kinda, a little bit. This is Ravenoid, or if you watch the early episodes of Legacy, they would call it Falconeer 2.
Oh yeah. Falconeer 2 has now entered the battle.
It bugged me every single time they called Ravenoid Falconeer. We have Serpenoid, right? Serpenoid? Oh god, I'm going insane. Griffin, and then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this on the gate card. And then Laserman. Good enough. This one, if it'll open for me. There we go. Fenneca. They really should have made more elementals. Like, the most elementals that they made, I think, was for Pyrus and Darkus. But there was only, I think, one Chaos elemental, which is Fenneca. And then the only Aurelus elemental was Feral. I think the last one I will show from this case is the Cenopoid one. This was an interesting one, since these could only be found in, I think, the blind boxes that they released, and also Five Below when they were releasing just random product like Marvel Alliance old legacy case with some Pyrus Bakugan. If you haven't noticed, I usually spin shoot most of the Bakugan just because I feel like it's easier. Yeah, Pearl Robotalion. Next we have Stinglash. Stinglash is one of my favorite molds, but when I was a kid, I had no idea what it was supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to be like a fish or something because these look like fins to me. And then I saw the monster design. I'm like, wow, that's ugly. There we go. Mannion. Really creepy face. I'm not a big fan of this mold. This is one of my favorite molds from the first season of Bakugan, or first few episodes, I guess. Saurus. Even though Saurus lost like every single time he was brought on screen, I can't recall a single battle that a Saurus won. And of course, no Bakugan showcase is complete without an original B1 Dragonoid. This one's on the best quality. The attribute symbol, the Pyrus symbol, is a little scratched off and everything, but I think he's still awesome. I mean, how could he not like him? He's undoubtedly one of the cutest molds from Legacy. But now we're getting into these. Iron Man and oh god, the Alto Brontes disease. Oh lord. Yeah, Wolverine. I don't know what got into me one day, but I saw these online. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. I was big sad, and buying stuff on impulse was my coping mechanism. So I saw these for like 30 bucks each. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. And to this day, I wish I still had my $60. Now for real, we're getting into cool stuff. This is my favorite Dragonoid model of all time. Delta Dragonoid. And not only Delta Dragonoid, but a Pearl variant. This is one of my favorites to roll because it's just so easy to spin shoot, and spin shooting is one of my favorite ways to roll. And keeping along with Dragonoid, this is another Dragonoid I have. The Translucent B1 Dragonoid, the original Dragonoid. The Dragonoid I had as a kid was actually the Translucent variant. I mean, he also just looks tasty. He looks like a nice cherry hard candy, like a Jolly Rancher or something. Okay, I think this is going to be the last Dragonoid for a while, I hope. This is the Bronze Attack. This one's always sticky. The Bronze Attack Dragonoid. Oh boy. There we go. There's a little bit of rust on this spring, so he doesn't really work that well. Now we have Storm Skyrus Bronze Attack. I don't really like Storm Skyrus, mostly because when I was buying Legacy lots, This is the Bakugan I got the most of, but the bronze attack one is absolutely amazing. I mean, come on, giant gold feet. You're telling me you're not gonna like those giant gold feet? And then the other one I have, I said we weren't gonna see Drago for a while, but here he is again. The Neo Dragonoid, I believe. Don't sue me for getting the Dragonoid names mixed up. I mean, come on, it's just too many Dragonoids. All right, let's get off of Drago for a bit and look at someone way, way, way cooler. It's Preyas. Baku Flip Preyas. This one actually does have an attribute wheel, which is just amazing. I mean, come on, look at these colors. It's inverted colors. I'm noticing a pattern. The ones that look tasty to me are some of my favorites. Like this one's probably my favorite Preyas that I own. And that's not the only Preyas we'll be looking at right now. We also have a translucent clear one. This one's also really awesome. I mean, any of the Preyases are going to be awesome. It's Preyas. Any clear plastic makes me very happy, which is why I make an attempt to collect all the diamonds even if they're G3 Bakugan. It's probably because as a kid, when I had my Xbox 360, I had one of the translucent controllers. I think it was a blue one. And I always thought I was the coolest kid ever for having it. Man, I am 36 minutes in. I have to be fast with this. Boom, Pearl Juggernoid, one of my favorites, like probably right behind Preyas as my second favorite. Just an awesome Bakugan. And boom, Prisma Dragonoid. It was a lot of money. I actually found 3 of these, but 2 of them I traded, which might have made me a good person for not selling it for a way jacked up price, but it made me $200 less rich. Boom. Oh shit. Boom. Lumino Dragonoid, Aquos. This is like probably my favorite Dragonoid that I own. Since I don't have an Aquos Pearl Delta Dragonoid, this is right next to it because it's Aquos, and Aquos is the best. And if you don't agree, I don't like you. Boom. Aquos Cindius. Oh, whoa! Oh my god, I didn't even get to see that because it was blocked. It actually flipped up. That was awesome. I'm gonna have to rewatch that later. Boom. Boom. Aquacindius, my Guardian in G2. Absolutely awesome mold. Boom! Angelo. Just kidding. It's actually... It's Diablo. Preyas 2. Both of them. It's the 2 guys. Shit. Boom. All my traps and stuff. Oh, shit. I don't want to go by each one, obviously. But I have the Scorpion one, which I think is awesome. And then the... Oh, there's also gears in here that no one likes. I don't like, at least. Yeah, the Aquos ones. The Aquos ones are the only one that I think are cool. Look, I'm really trying here, but I don't have much time. Okay, here. Another Dragonoid for all your Dragonoid fanboys. Jesus Christ, that was loud. I don't know what Bakugan or what Dragonoid this is, but he's big. I have this guy that I don't want to really unfold, but I guess I'll open. He's like an action figure guy. I don't remember his name because he's from the Alien Invaders, and I got it from a lot. Boom! It doesn't have a magnet. Boom! McDonald's toy Preyas. Why do I have it? Because it's Preyas and it's McDonald's, and I am fat. Boom! Case of Bakugan that are some of my favorites from Legacy that I'm just going to show off. Uh-oh, it's another Preyas. This is a Darkest Pearl. It actually has a G-Power wheel, unlike the other ones that have attribute change wheels. You guys ready to see some fuckery? Boom! Praise Diablo. 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 I have 5 Praise Diablos for no reason. Boom! Juggernoid, still one of my favorites. Boom! Another Juggernoid, one of my favorites still. Boom! Abyss Omega. I have a cooler variant of this, so I won't touch on this one too much, but he's also cool. Boom! Terraclaw. He's a crab. Boom! Garganoid. I'm gonna stop saying boom. Garganoid. Garganoid's really cool because I really liked his swirly bits and how he like popped up in the show. He like spun around with his wings and he like screamed at you. Elfin. I think this is, yeah, a G-Power change wheel, which is not nearly as cool as the attribute change wheels. El Condor, one of my favorites as well. A lot of these are my favorites. If you can't tell, I really like these. El Condor is cool because I'm Mexican or something like that. He's even weirder in the show than I thought. Like, I knew he was a weird guy, but apart from just floating around, he also shoots, like, Biden blast beams. This is the Dragonoid from the Maxis Dragonoid, I'm pretty sure. And then Reaper. Reaper is really cool until he died because he's a loser. Fear Ripper. Fear Ripper is one of my favorites because I have a very fond memory of when I was younger and my brother was being born. I was in the hospital with my grandpa. I was bored. He took me to the store. We got some Bakugan. We played Bakugan, and he got me a Ventisphere Ripper. So I'm still hunting to get a Ventisphere Ripper just because of that memory. And I have to fold all these and put them away. Fuck my life. I believe this is the last case. It's too big to put on the table, so I'm putting it on the floor next to me. Another G2 Bakugan. Diamond Syndius. I don't have the Ultra variant, which is still something I'm very hoping to get one of these days. This is one of my new favorites. This is a Bakugan I didn't know existed as a kid. Hades, Aqua's Hades, but I got from a lot, and he was translucent. I'm like, damn, this guy's awesome. And now we have Freezer. I mean, he's a spinny octopus guy, and this is one of the best ones to have to just kind of fuck around with because he spins like that. This is the white Naga that you got from the I think DS version of the Battle Brawlers game. It came with an exclusive toy, and it wasn't Leonidas, it was Naga. Naga was specifically important to me as a kid because I played the shit out of the Battle Brawlers game as a kid, and what drew me in was not the game itself, because honestly I didn't really care about games at the time. I was more interested in toys. But I saw the white Naga in there, and I think it was like a Ross or Sears or something. Rest in peace, Sears. And I told my mom, it has a Bakugan. I need it. So then I got it and I played it for the rest of my childhood. I skipped a lot of the B2 ones, or not B2, Gen 2 ones, mostly because no one cares about them. They usually have them. But these legacy ones, a lot of people probably don't have. Like, who in the world can say they have a translucent Stug? I can, and that's what makes me special, at least in my mind. Coming back to Abyss Omega, like I said I was going to before, I have a translucent one, which is beautiful, like absolutely insanely cool. Just the way it curves, the way it like pops up. I believe this is the last Bakugan I wanted to show off for the showcase. Again, I have a lot more cool Bakugan, like from Gen 2, even from Legacy, that I didn't show just because I don't think it was that important. And for the record, this video is probably cut down to, I'm hoping, 15 minutes, so there's a lot of Bakugan on screen that you don't remember me rolling out. It's probably because I didn't roll out on the video, and I did here, because this recording has taken me almost an hour. But either way, I would like to thank you for watching, and thank you so much for getting me to 100 subscribers for the end of the year. I think when I made that goal, it was like I was like 20 subscribers off of hitting 100, and we've more than doubled 20 subscribers by then, which is just insane. And I hope to continue making great Bakugan content for you guys, all kinds of content that you guys can enjoy. Different kinds of content, like if you watched my last video, the Overdrive Bakugan, where I made custom Bakugan TCG cards. That was a lot of fun. That was a great project, and I'm still hoping to get a lot of play. And I'm also working on a format called Bakugan Collision, and if you are interested in seeing that format be released and be played, then please join the Discord link down below. With that all out of the way, here is the last Bakugan, Deca Dragonoid. This absolute unit of a Bakugan. He's so big that the card just kind of just shot off when I tried to take it off, because his magnet's just so large. And I think it was fitting to end it with here, because he is the Bakugan. He is Mr. Bakugan. And I think without Dragonoid, a lot of us wouldn't be here today, enjoying this franchise, sharing the love for it. And Dragonoid means a lot to a lot of people. Where is Preyas actually? There he is. You could hang out with Dragonoid if you will stay on, please. Yeah, that works. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe for more content. And again, please join the Discord link if you want a community of Bakugan fans where you could just share the love for Bakugan, or play Bakugan with other people, try out new cards, new formats, everything. My brain's starting to turn off because of how long I've been recording. But to end this video, I think I will end it with a picture of all the original Bakugan that we grew up with, or not have grown up with if you're like a recent fan.